Hi and welcome back to DJFonts tutorials. Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create some text in the juicer using DJFonts and output it to the format that you require. There are 1,300 preset fonts that come with the package. If you are pressed for time and you just want to use one of the fonts we have, you can do it in under 5 minutes. In step 1, you're going to browse and choose the font that you want to use. This may very well be the part of the process that takes the longest, depending on how much you know what you want. So there are a number of ways to do this browsing. When you first click on the Fonts button at the left here, you'll be presented with a list of the volume names, the 35 different font families, and clicking on any one of those will bring up the browser for that font family. And if you're looking for standard DJ fonts, you just double click on a folder here and browse through the different fonts in that font family. Now if you want to go to a different font, you just come back over here and go to a different font family, double click on the standard DJ fonts and browse through these. Now another way that you can look at all font families together is to click on the Show All DJ Font Families button at the left here, and that will bring up all the font families in their own folders, and you can see at a glance what each font family looks like so you don't have to go deeper into them. I'm going to select Brushed Metal here, and then I'm going to go into the standard DJ fonts for Brushed Metal, and I'm going to browse down through these. And I see one that I like, which is called Corporate Appeal. I'm going to click on it and drag it over to the batch panel. And that's pretty much it for step 1. In step 2, I'm going to enter my text and format it ready to be output to the format I require. To do that, I click on the Settings button at the top of the batch panel. Doing that brings up my text entry box and my formatting text menu. But the first thing that we need to do is to set up our canvas size. To do that, we need to go to the Canvas tab at the left here, and we have to choose what size our final output canvas is going to be. Now there are a number of presets you can choose from. There's a number of video sizes as well as print sizes. For this project I'm going to choose HD, which is 1920 1080, and that gives me a bigger canvas size. Now you'll notice the text entry box is not the same size as the canvas anymore, and to size that up quickly, there's a button up here on the top to reset the bounding box, and it will go to the exact same size as the canvas. Now that I have the right canvas size, I'm going to get rid of the two side panels by pressing F7, and I'm going to format my text. And I'm going to use the text that I used for the title screen of this tutorial. I'm going to select my text and scale it up. I'm going to adjust the tracking a little tighter. I'm going to put it on 3 lines, scale it up even more, tighten up the leading, and I'm going to scale up the 1, 2, 3 more. Go in and do some kerning. Need that comma closer. A little bit less space in between words. And I'm going to lower the baseline of that line just a little bit and scale it up even more. And then I'm just going to add some spaces to center my text a little bit. And I've got my text formatted. Pressing the F7 key one more time, I bring back up my settings panel, and now I'm going to set my output settings in step 3. Finally, in step 3, you're going to choose the file format for your file to be output to. You have a number of options. Now for this video project, you're probably going to want to choose either a PNG or a Targa with alpha channel, or possibly a layered PSD. I'm going to go ahead and choose the layered PSD, and when you choose that, you have a number of other options here in this little icon. You can choose to put each character in your phrase in a separate layer, each word in a separate layer. This has changed. I'm using a new beta version of the juicer, so it'll be changed to this in the near future. So this new phrase in a layer means line in a layer. And entire text in a layer. I believe that previously said all layers merged, and that would be the entire text block in one layer. So I'm going to choose entire text in a layer, say OK. I'm going to leave the font scaling quality at best quality, Lancôse. I'm going to choose the location, which I'm going to put it on the desktop, and I'm going to give it a name, 1, 2, 3, easy. Then the next step is just to press Render Selected. Now that my render is complete, I'm going to go into Photoshop and have a look at my file. And as you'll see here, the entire text block is on one layer, and I also have the background if I need it. And it's ready to be dropped into any other project on top of a background or on top of a video, and output from here in any format. So as you can see, we got that done in just around 5 minutes, and of course things can take longer if you want to make changes to the look of the font, and that's why the fonts are so powerful, is you can do that. But if you don't want to do that and there's 1,300 fonts to choose from, then you don't need to be scared to just jump in and out of the juicer using the fonts that are there. So until next time, I'm Jackie Dawson, and this is DJ Fonts Tutorials.